My name is May, and we're going to do our gratitude practice, our peace practice, our financial freedom affirmations, and our financial freedom visualization. I'm live every day around 5 a.m. Hawaii time, 11 a.m. Eastern. It's fascinating. I am working on getting on at 5, and I know I can do it consistently, so it's very interesting. I'm getting there. But anyway, this is a live I do every morning. It helps me and it helps other people learn skills that create gratitude, peace, financial freedom. Interestingly enough, they're all interconnected. So my name is May Dozel. I live in Waikiki with my husband Jomel and our 12-year-old son Jordan. Back in 2011, I had over $40,000 of credit card debt, which is more than I made in a year in an annual salary. And paid it all off by April of 2016, quit my job. December 23 was my last day of 2016 working at a job. And I started coaching clients to do what I did, which wasn't just pay off all that debt. We were making almost $500 a month in passive income from dividends. And then we also improved our net worth by about $500,000. So we started buying property. I had never owned property before. My husband had, but he got rid of it during the housing crisis. He short sold it during the housing crisis. So I had never owned property though. And in Hawaii, we both had never owned property. So we bought our first property together in Waikiki in 2017 during that mastermind program. 2018 bought our second property, which is an Airbnb business, which we still run today. In 2019, we sold the first and bought this one, which is a bigger condo, a 3-bedroom condo in Waikiki, which we live now and my mom moved in last year. So that's my story, super fast. You can find out more about me and why I do these lives every day for free for everybody and more if you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. That is my blog. Now, on TikTok, that's my handle, so it's really easy. You just put a .com after it. On YouTube, you can find my links under my videos, all right? And it's yesfinanciallyfree.com. I'm going to show you the blog so you can actually see what it looks like, okay? Yesfinanciallyfree.com. All right, so you go there. Yesfinanciallyfree.com. See that? And then you plug that in. You get to this cool page. That's me and my son when I quit. He was 3 when I quit. He's 12 now. So cute. Anyway, there he is as a 12-year-old in that picture. But I have all my live replays here. See? Yesterday, the day before, all here. And I have a free webinar. I have free webinars. I have other interesting blogs about, I'll show you. This free webinar is Friday, next Friday, this coming Friday, July 17th, 6 a.m. Hawaii time, noon Eastern. It's called Options Trading, How to Get Paid to Buy Stocks. And this is how to get paid to buy stocks at a discount, all right? So that means cheaper than they're selling today, which when I learned this, I thought, wow, that is the coolest thing ever. And it's something I could teach you. It is a beginner's options trading skill. So if you've never done options trading, get on this webinar and learn something super cool that will blow your mind. Yeah? Okay. How do you get on this webinar? All right, just click the link. It tells you exactly how to get on the webinar. But basically, you need to join the email list or join the inner circle. The email list is absolutely free. The inner circle costs $9.67 a month. You choose, all right? The options are right here. If you join the email list, all you have to do is click on the link here or just go on the right side of my blog where it has this name, email, yes button. You can fill that out and hit the yes button, or you can go to the contact us page and fill out the form there. In all those ways, okay, and that link takes you to this page anyway, you get a free book, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom, when you join the email list. All you do is put in your name, email, hit the button. And if you don't get the ebook right away, you're not on the list. It might have gone to your spam folder, so check there, and then move the emails into your regular inbox and not your spam folder anymore. Or it might be in your promotions tab on Gmail, okay? If you still don't see it, try a different email address. All right. All right. We're going to begin with our gratitude practice. So all you do is say thank you for 1 minute for anything you can think of. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my breath. Thank you for this cool hair tie. Thank you for you guys. Thank you for the hey from Charlotte Freeland. Thank you for that I could see at all with my eyes. Thank you. Thank you that I'm finally going to get reading glasses. I'll finally get to see what your names all are more clearly. Thank you. Thank you for my heart beating. Thank you that I have ears and I can hear out of my ears. Thank you that I have fingers and toes and skin. And thank you that I feel good this morning. Thank you that I'm healthy and strong. Thank you that I can exercise. Thank you that my knees feel good. Hi, Sleepy. Thank you. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. Thank you for this cool shirt I bought in Taiwan. It's so nice. Thank you for Taiwan being so much cheaper. Thank you for my dad and hosting us in Taiwan. Thank you I got to visit him. Thank you my dad is doing well. Thank you that Jamel gets to see Fred and visit and on his dad's funeral. Thank you that I got to know his dad and he was a wonderful man. Thank you. Thank you for this beautiful life we have. Thank you for the monks who taught me the peace practice. Thank you for Ken Hond who taught me this gratitude practice. Alexa, stop. That was fun. Do you enjoy saying thank you? Try it, all right? Say thank you for 1 whole minute or anything you can think of, all right? So the next practice is called the peace practice. Peace practice creates peace of mind, inner peace, you know. All you do is write down the sentence, today is going to be my peaceful day. And I haven't done it yet, so let's do it together. So you do it in the morning. So here we go. So you write down, today is going to be my peaceful day. Okay. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Yeah? And then read it several times in your mind and then say it out loud. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Woo! That was awesome. All right. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Make that declaration to the universe, and then nobody can take that away from you except you, right? No matter what happens in your life today, no matter what happens in my life today, today is going to be my peaceful day. And I declare it, and it is so. All right, so now we're going to do the peace practice, the second part, which is mindfulness, breathing. So we breathe every day, obviously, or we'd be dead, and we take it for granted usually, right? So today we're going to actually pay attention to our breathing. We're going to notice when it goes in and out, and we're going to count. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So when it goes in, 1, out, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Yeah? And when you get to 5, start over again, but this time count to 6. And then when you get to 6, start over again, and then go to 7, then 8, then a 9, then a 10, then start over again from 1 and go to 5. So we're going, just counting our breaths. So if you lose track, just start over again. Don't be upset at yourself. Just start over. Be nice to yourself. Be loving and kind to yourself. And if you get distracted, if thoughts pop up in your head, imaginings, if you're musing over the past, like I was this morning when I was doing it, just look at those thoughts and in your mind and say thought, 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 and come back to your breathing, and the thought will eventually go away. Same with feelings, pain, itchiness, numbness. Say feeling, 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 come back to your breath. Same with sounds that you hear. Sound, 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 come back to your breath. Yeah. Sometimes when I meditate, there's a lot of sound, you know, and you just have to keep going and not get distracted. So, good morning. All right, let's begin. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
So just count your breaths. Alexa, stop. All right. That's it. How'd you do? I got to 5. I'm so excited because sometimes I can't even get to 5 because I'm so distracted. But I hope you guys did it and enjoyed it. If you feel sleepy, a lot of people when they first do this, they feel sleepy. That's totally normal. Just keep practicing and you will get better at it. And you might wonder, why do I want to get better at it? Because it creates so much peace of mind, happiness. I can't even tell you how wonderful it is. My life is so changed. The only reason I go live every day at this time is because of this practice. Just letting you know. That's the only reason. I used to go live, but not every day like this. Never in my life have I done this, okay? I'll subscribe, I guess. You're so cute. Go ahead. All right, so the rest of the peace practice, you can do that breathing practice, which takes 1 minute of your time, right? You can do it anytime you want during the day. At night before you go to bed, see if you can carve out an hour, turn off all devices, and do that breathing practice. And you can also review your day. If you did anything to harm anyone else, ask for forgiveness, say sorry, and then forgive yourself, right? And then promise you won't do it again. If someone did something to harm you, forgive them, and then go to bed. Wake up the next morning, make your bed nice, neat, and tidy. Go to the bathroom. If the bathroom mirror gets dirty, clean it right away, and then do the peace practice, which we just did, yeah? So that's the whole thing. Oh, one more thing. And this whole peace practice was taught to me by the monks for Walk for Peace. Okay? The head monk, Venerable Bhante Panakara, taught it. So I'm just reteaching it. He also said, be mindful, do one thing at a time. This one is probably the most challenging of this whole peace practice. Oh, no, the most challenging is probably going to bed an hour, turning off everything an hour before I go to bed. But anyway, doing one thing at a time. That means when you drive, don't talk to people, don't call people. My husband does this all the time. As soon as he starts driving and we're driving, he'll be like, I'm going to call this person. I'm going to call it. He loves to call people while he's driving. And Bhante Panakara was like, no, don't do that. Don't call people while you drive. Don't listen to music while you cook. For me, I used to watch TV, half watch, half cook. And I stopped completely, right? Focus on what you're doing instead. It's like, oh, that's so novel. Focus on what I'm doing. But I realized, I already knew this, but I realized I was trying to avoid my life. Like I was like bored, you know? So that is what happened there. And because of that, I was avoiding cooking, you know, I wanted to watch TV instead. I was like, oh, I don't want to be doing this, you know, I was like, and I realized that's what I was doing. And that's why I was not happy. I was getting sad and a lot of different things. So I started focusing on my life, right? And being like, no, I'm here. I want to cook right now. That is what I want to do. And if I really, really don't want to do it, I won't do it, okay? But I'm like, nope, this is what I actually want to do. I'm going to focus on it. I'm going to see what I'm doing. I'm going to take a carrot. I'm going to peel it. I'm going to cut it. You know, it's very interesting practice. You guys can try it. Cleaning the floor, you know, you think that's boring, right? My son, he's like, oh, it's so boring. But that's the practice. And if you can do that, as you can see, if you can be happy and be in the moment during everyday tasks, you will be happy and peaceful your entire life. And that's what makes you happy in general, right? For real happiness, not the go out and go crazy, have fun at a playground, roller coaster, whatever, and then come back and be like, oh, I'm so bummed, I'm bored again. I'm talking about real happiness, where you're always happy because you enjoy your life. See, to me, that's super profound. To you, I don't know, but if you really want it like I do, try the practice, right? That's it. That's the peace practice. We're gonna do a financial freedom practice now. For those of you with money issues. So when I first started blogging, which is why my whole blog is about money, I had money problems, right? So I'm gonna show you the financial freedom affirmations and visualization now, okay? So go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, yeah? And then on the top menu, there's all these cool things, but one of them is called Map to Freedom. Map to Freedom go there, all right? And then if you scroll down, when you have free time, you can do this. Just scroll down. Map number 5 is called Do It Yourself on Yes Financially Free. What does that mean? It means become financially free by self-study, all right? You just do it on your own time. You just pick out the blogs that, oh, you know what? I really want this blog. I'm going to learn, all right? How to analyze the return on investment from a property on the market today, right? Right? You can read any of these blogs. Okay? This all this contributed to my financial success. All right? So you can check it out and see what will work for you. But one of them is called 643 Affirmations for Financial Freedom, Wealth, Money, Abundance, and Prosperity. Okay? So somebody once asked me, he was like, how do, affirmations are fine and all, but you need to do more than that to become financially free. And I'm like, of course you do. But affirmations are super important because they will help you get in the mindset of success where you actually do the actions you need to do to become financially free, because the actions are not that hard. Yeah. I'll tell the actions right now. Okay. If you do exactly what I tell you, you'll become financially free. Take at least 10% of all the money you earn every time you get it and put it aside in a financial freedom account and invest it for passive income. Don't ever spend the money, ever. Only invest it for passive income. You can spend the passive income. Then the other step is, that's it. That's really the only step that I can think of right now. If you do that, you will never be broke again. And you will become financially free because over time your passive income will grow. Oh, you probably also need to track. That's right. Pay yourself first, which is what I just said, and then track your net worth, your cash flow, your passive income, and your financial freedom account. So what does that mean? Just track it. Just every month or every quarter, whatever you decide. Figure out what your net worth is and write it down, right? Figure out what your cash flow is. What is cash flow? That means how much are you spending and how much are you making. Subtract what you're spending from what you're making. That is your cash flow number, right? Track that every month or every quarter. A quarter is 3 months. Or, so you track these numbers, all right? And then you track your financial freedom account. What does that mean? Just write down how much is in it. Pretty simple, guys. And then you track your passive income. What does that mean? You write down everywhere you're getting passive income from and how much you're getting. Do that and you will be financially free. That's what you have to do. Most people might not know that as simply as I put it, but now you know, all right? Now, how many of you are going to be financially free? Usually the reason people do not actually take the action steps to become financially free is because they don't think they can be financially free. They have limiting beliefs that they don't even know they have, that like, oh, it's boring. Oh, it's hard. Oh, blah, 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 whatever, right? I have a client right now. All she says is, oh, it's so hard. She doesn't want to track her spending. It's like, oh, it's so hard. I'm like, if you do it with me, I was like, it takes you maybe 4 hours. That's it, of your time to track all of your spending, put all those numbers down. 4 hours of your time. That's it. It's not so hard, right? It might even be less if you didn't complain so much. But anyway, it's not hard. These are not hard things to do. People don't do it because mindset, because you say stuff like that. That is not a good affirmation. That's why we are doing affirmations right now. Affirmations are important. Of course, they're not all the work, but affirmations are super important because we need to be in the right mindset to become financially free, don't we? Right? I can do it. I can become financially free. I can be like May, this girl right in front of me, who is not super uber famous. She didn't inherit money. She had a lot of debt. She paid off all her debt. She started buying property. She makes passive income from multiple sources, and she quit her job and she never went back. I quit my job. I never went back, guys. Never went back. All right? You can do this too. All right? You can do this too. And I live in Hawaii, one of the most expensive places in the entire world. Okay? Live in Hawaii. Right? So if I can do it, you can do it. It is so expensive here. You have no idea. Okay, so let's do some affirmations. It is so easy for me to afford everything where I live. That's a good affirmation for me. It is easy for me to afford everything I need where I live. I I am grateful for every single moment of my life. Go ahead, repeat after me. I am grateful for every single moment in my life. I passionately live a life of abundance and success. I passionately live a life of abundance and success. I am known for my positive energy and abundant lifestyle. I am known for my positive energy and abundant lifestyle. My world is filled with an abundance of wealth, health, and happiness. My world is filled with an abundance of wealth, health, and happiness. I deserve abundance and prosperity. I deserve abundance and prosperity. Why do I deserve an abundance? Why do I deserve abundance and prosperity? Why do I deserve abundance and prosperity? I manifest abundance with my unique gifts and talents. I manifest abundance with my unique gifts and talents. How do I manifest abundance with my unique gifts and talents? How do I manifest abundance with my unique gifts and talents? All right, now we've done our financial freedom affirmations. We're going to do our financial freedom visualization. What is that? Another important skill I learned from many people who are much more money than me, okay? And they taught me skills. This is another one. Okay, affirmations is really important. Now we're going to do, and questions. I made some questions. Those are really important. Visualization is really important. Visualization is practicing feeling financially free and actually planning it out in your mind. What are you going to be doing? All right. When you do this kind of thing, it becomes more real to you, and it will more likely become true because you're going to be looking for it in your life. You're going to attract opportunities because you're going to be happy about money and your life, right? Instead of whining and complaining, right? Nobody likes that when people whine and complain, right? Correct? Isn't that true? We want to be happy, grateful. Everyone loves it when people are grateful, right? It's so beautiful, right? It attracts money. It does. It attracts money. People love it. They want to be around people who are happy and grateful, right? They want to be around you. Rich people want to be around you, okay? And they have the opportunities. It's so true, okay? All right. But there's a lot of reasons it's good for you. And a lot of wealthy people have taught me to do this, so I do it. And if you want to be wealthy, I recommend you do it too with me right now. So all you do is pretend, play pretend. It's so easy. Just imagine you're financially free. What are you doing with your life? So have some time for yourself right now and enjoy your life, right? Oh, I'm wealthy. I have enough money to do whatever I want. What am I doing with my life? I'm fixing up the local park. I'm going on a vacation. I'm spending time with my mom and my dad. I'm taking my kids on a trip. I'm with my husband or wife or my spouse or my partner, and we're having a fun time, or whatever it is. All right? Okay, Alexa, set timer for 30 seconds.
30
Close your
second
eyes.
timer started.
You're financially free. Imagine it now. Feel the feelings. All right, we're done. Alexa, stop. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed it, right? So, August 13 is actually my birthday, and I'm turning 50. Wow, right? But I'm going to go to an island, these twin islands. We're going to kayak to these twin islands in front of Lanikai Beach here in Hawaii, right? You guys are welcome to come. It's a tour. Kailua Beach Adventures, 7:30 a.m. tour. You're welcome to sign up and join me. Have fun with me. It's a 5 to 5.5 hour kayak snorkel tour. We go to an island, we snorkel, we jump in this thing called Queen's Bath. There's so much fun stuff to do, all right? The reason I'm bringing this up is to invite you, but also to tell you that that is one of my dreams that I was like, can I even afford to do something like this? You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where you're like, can I do that? And you know what? I can. And it's very exciting. Yeah? I want this for you too, all right? But come to my birthday if you can, though. If you're in Hawaii, just type, if you live here, type Hawaii resident, all together, lowercase together, right? That'll give you 25% off. Kailua Beach Adventures, 7:30 a.m., August 13th. The Twin Islands Snorkel, Kayak and Snorkel Tour. Yeah? Okay, so join me. Join me and my husband. We're going to go. It's going to be so fun. All right? All right. Okay, so the financial freedom practice, the peace practice, and the gratitude practice. Do it every morning, 5 a.m. Hawaii time, 11 a.m. Eastern. So put it in your calendars from now on and join me. I'm going to show you one more thing on my blog. So yesfinanciallyfree.com, as I showed you so many cool things. There's so much free stuff, as I've been showing you. Free stuff, free webinars, free blog posts, so much free stuff. So now I'm going to show you the stuff if you want extra help. Like you've been watching me and you're like, okay, she's taught me to do these things and it's not seeming to work. I need help. If you want me to help you personally, there's all these products, trainings you can learn from me personally. But this one, I'm going to talk about DIY build and balance your investment portfolio. I learned to do this before COVID, all right? Because I wanted to save money for my son's college education and I wanted to invest it. And I learned from a book that this one investment portfolio called All Seasons is really good. So I asked a bunch of investment advisors if they could do it for me, and no one would do it for me. So I did it myself. And I did it myself. I created an investment portfolio for my son. What does that mean exactly? It means I started investing money, okay, in the stock market, in gold, in bonds, and in commodities, all right? And then I followed the menu, the recipe for this investment plan. It's called All Seasons. And the reason I did it is because it had a net return of 9.72% from 1984 to 2012. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do this portfolio. And it limits losses. So when there's huge drops, like in the stock market, like 37% during the housing crisis, it only went down 3.9%. So I did this, and lo and behold, I started in 2019, right? In 2020, guess what happened? COVID happened. The stock market totally crashed. And what happened to my son's college funds? They didn't crash, just like this thing promised. It's a miracle. It's just so good. So then I trained all my clients how to do this because I was like, this is amazing stuff. COVID happened. His portfolio did not crash. It went down maybe 5%, something like that. It didn't crash at all. And then when the stock market was still down like 30-something%, it was already in profit. It was already in profit, guys, like 15% or something crazy like that. That's how good it was doing. So this portfolio is amazing. You can learn to do it yourself. Just why it's called DIY, Build and Balance Your Investment Portfolio. There's other benefits to doing your own investing. You don't have to pay an advisor 1 to 5% in fees for investing for you if you learn how to do it yourself. Plus, you understand what your investments are doing. Now, you have to have the discipline to do this, but it's pretty simple stuff. If you want to try it, just click on the link and you will get to the page where it talks more about it. It only costs $197 for that course. And if you have any questions about it, I invite you on office hour on Mondays, which is at 6 a.m. Hawaii time, noon Eastern. And then you can ask me personally, or whoever's on that office hour, but right now it's me. You ask me personally any questions you have, right? Oh, I've been building this all-season portfolio and I don't know what I'm doing, or I'm doing it this way. Do you think this is good? Or, you know, if you have any questions, just ask me. And I'm there. It's called office hour because I'm there, available on Zoom. So that is a great product. It's only $197. If you're interested, go ahead and purchase it right now. And have a great day. Thanks for being on the live. I'll see you again tomorrow, same time, 5 a.m. Hawaii, 11 a.m. Eastern. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful. Thank you so much for being on this live. I appreciate everyone who commented, who joined. Thank you so much. And follow if you haven't followed already on TikTok. Thank you. And then on YouTube, all you have to do is subscribe to get notifications when I am live and jump on.